Good morning, my first family. How y'all doing today? Today is November 25th. Hopefully, you woke up on the right side of the bed. Hopefully, you're having a great and wonderful day today. While you at work or while you at school. Today, you guys, stop, please. Go play. Go over there and go play. Excuse my son, y'all. He always want to be in my video. But, anywho, you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys a couple stories times 1 through 4 real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you some other stuff, updates, life updates, and some other things and stuff like that. So let's get started, you guys. So you guys know that I lost this YouTube channel for a minute, for about 4 months or so. So one day I went to go take a shower, and I came back downstairs and my phone was doing something crazy. I don't know what it was doing. I still don't know exactly what it was doing, but it rebooted itself. It resetted itself. It erased all my passwords, my emails, everything. So I'm like, dang, man, I gotta do all this stuff again. I lost all my phone numbers, all my pictures of myself, my kids, my husband, like everything from 2018 to probably this year. So it was so much lost on my phone when it rebooted itself, and things like that, which is crazy, and I don't know how it did it, but it did it for some odd reason. Go over there and go play, please, and stuff like that. But yes, you guys, those of you who know, I haven't worked since April of this year. So I did apply at a place called 7-Eleven, which is the time like the story time part 2. That's the part 2 part. I'm gonna tell y'all 3 and 4 in a minute. So I went up there one day. So my husband got a application, and he was like, "Why don't you work here?" And I was like, "Okay, let's see how this works out, you guys." So mind you, I filled out the application and I turned it in to the person that was a manager and stuff like that. And he said he needed people from 2 to 11 every day and stuff like that. At the time, my husband was working at night, which was 10 to like 2 or 3 in the morning or something like that. Stop, please. And stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that's gonna work perfectly, because he works at night and I can work, during the day or whatever when she get out of school, because you guys know while I get out of school at 2. So I started working that Monday. Can you stop and get down, please? And so by that Wednesday, you guys, a man came in to buy a whole bunch of stuff to the register, and I rang him up for everything that he had on the counter, which all you do at 7-Eleven, if you work there, those of you who know, you just make pizzas and wings and different things of that nature. You check prices just to make sure they're the prices they're supposed to be, and if you have to change prices, make sure that I have to ask the manager, can we change those prices at Haas and Ever? So when we run out of tickets, there's a spot in our office that we have a drawer where we put that same ticket, scan it, put it where it's supposed to be, and also make sure that our customers are satisfied when it comes to buying our tickets or our lottery tickets at Haas and Ever, and whatever the case may be. Someone gave an 100 that did look real, you guys. So he got upset because he did not mark it. He did not tell me to mark it. I was only in my 3rd day of training, and he was already getting mad about dumb, stupid stuff, which didn't make sense to me at all. So he was like, "Oh, it's a fake 100, and you took it or whatever." I said, "I told you I did," and I said, it looked real. It didn't have no change of color. It didn't have no whatever. It had the stamp on the side, as most hundreds do. It had the numbers. It had the strip down the middle. It had everything on 100 that's supposed to be on 100. So, go get you some tissue. So, with that being said, you guys, he was like, you took the 100, this and that and the other. He got mad. So, for those 3 days, I didn't get paid at all, you guys, until Sunday, between Saturday and Sunday. So I had to wait an entire week and a day and a half before I got paid, you guys, which was $150. And I'm like, okay, whatever you want to call it. So that did not work out. One of the facts of because I have never been discriminated against ever in my life. Never. Probably just maybe once in my life when we worked. When me and my husband worked together at Lippert many years ago. But thank you. But he was discriminating against me because I'm a black woman. Because I was going through a particular situation. Because I'm pregnant, you guys. That's number 2. And then, on top of that, like, he was just discriminating against because that's what he wanted to do in the get-go in the first place. So, when I found out that he was the manager, you guys, he was a previous manager at a store where my husband was staying at when he had his apartment years ago. Which is probably like 8, maybe 9 years ago or so. He owned the whole building or whatever. Him and a friend that I've known for years, me and my husband both. But my husband knows him more than I do. The other person we both know. Okay, so, and I had to tell y'all that part too because that really upset me that you would get mad over something that was not somebody's fault, that you didn't train them for. You didn't tell them to mark them. You didn't tell them that the marker was up there. You was teaching them how to make food and turning the food and checking price checking everything and changing prices. Now, anything else outside of that, you didn't share information. So I'm like, look, I'm 6 months pregnant right now. Blase blue. My baby not gonna be here till February. I got plenty of time. Whatever you want to call it. So I told him my situation, you guys, and he still wanted to act funny. So with people who are general managers and managers that are not sure, what's the word I want to use? That doesn't speak English, does not make it better for you as an American, okay? And so, I'm going to tell y'all part 3, y'all. So, part 3 is the fact of I just applied at one of my old jobs at Taco Bell. Because those of you who know, I worked at Taco Bell here on Napa D Street back in 2019. So, I went there and I saw one of my old managers. And she was like, yeah, we're hiring for every shift. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's what's up. Because that's not far from where we live anyway. So I'm like, okay, let me go fill out the application. The very next day, you guys, which was November 17th, I went to my email, one of my new emails, filled out the application, put my information, everything I needed to put on there, whatever you want to call it, and I applied. I got that interview on Thursday, this past Thursday. So, mind you, I'm still waiting on the email to do my onboarding or whatever so I can come back. Now, mind you, I didn't know one of my old managers came back because she was gone for a minute. I believe she was gone for like 4 or 5 years, something like that. And so, I'm like, okay, let me get Taco Bell another try. Because those of you who know, I worked at a different Taco Bell here on Catawba Street back in 2023. And so, that didn't work out because the manager at the time, who's no longer the manager there, was messing over my hours. Because those of you who know, at that time, my husband was working in South Bend at this waffle place for like 10 months or so, something like that. And he was working like 5 something in the morning, and he didn't get out till like between 2:30, 3:30, something like that, almost 4. So I'm like, look, hey, I can't come in till like 4:35, 5:30, whatever. But the manager at the time at the Taco Bell on Cassopolis Street, was messing over my hours, you guys, and making me work at 2, knowing my husband didn't get off till like 4. And I'm like, man, I can't keep telling you what you need to do as a manager or as a general manager. You should know how to schedule, doing the schedule, and making sure you give everybody the hours they're supposed to have. So mind you, he don't work there no more. For whatever reason, I found out why later, and I'm like, okay, that was crazy, you guys. So here's part 4, you guys. So I'm still waiting on my email today and stuff like that for to start. Now, from April to November, I haven't had any kind of work at all besides the 7-Eleven job, which was 3 days. Besides that, I haven't had anything else. Now, I'm 6.5 months now. Baby is not due until February 22nd, 2026. For those of you who do not know, because I surprised you guys 4 months ago when I told you guys I was pregnant. Now, mind you, we were talking about having another child only because of the fact I wanted all my kids to have siblings that I didn't get to have. Now, my husband has siblings. I didn't have any. I was an only child. So I've always said, if I had kids, I want my kids to have brothers and sisters of their own. Those of you who know, my 9-year-old will be 10 in January. Mommy. My 8-year-old will be 9 here on the 1st. So, those of you who know, they are 10 months, 2 weeks, and 13.5 days apart. What, baby? Okay. So, baby has been doing really, really good, you guys. They're not concerned about the baby's health. They're not concerned about his blood sugars, the baby's blood sugars. They're not worried about his cholesterol or anything like that. They're not concerned about his iron or nothing. They said he's progressing very, very well for the baby size. For those of you who know, we are having another boy. So that part surprised me because, you guys, in the beginning, can you get down, please? Get down, please. Thank you. In the beginning, you guys, I was like having problems in the beginning like I was with my son, where I was sick a lot. And it didn't start calming down until here maybe like a month and a half ago or something like that, which is a good thing. So now on the 4th, which is here this week coming, not this week, but next week coming up, I got to take my glucose test, which is going to take about an hour and a half. Plus, you guys know my daughter has her musical coming up, which is every year at 6:30. They're having it earlier. No, I told you Daddy said he's going to pay it later when he gets off work. You have to wait. So she's having her musical earlier this year instead of having it later on in December. I'm not sure why they changed it. But I do have to get her a red shirt and some green pants for her musical, which is on the 4th. I get paid the day before, so I have to make sure I do that. My husband said that he'll take the Christmas tree out sometimes by the end of the month. We're going to put it down here on this side of our window. because usually we put it under the stairs, but last time, y'all, the bulbs fell off the tree. The tree fell over, and then some of the lights that were colored and not colored broke. Some of our other ornaments broke too, so I have to buy all new ornaments and all new lights for the tree. Go figure. But yeah. Bless me. But yes, we are having another boy. I'm not sure on a name yet. Comment down below what y'all think I should name our new baby. Because I am 6.5. I'm about 27 weeks and about 2 days or so. We have about 90 more days to go, which is another 13 weeks or something like that.
Sure.
But
yay,
he's doing good. They said they don't see a chance of him being born premature of any kind as of right now. He's at 55%, which is very, very good. Because y'all know Corey was born 5 pounds 4 ounces, so that's the part I was concerned about the most, because I didn't want another child born under 7 pounds. But thank God, and I've been praying a lot over my son, my new son, because I'm like, man, I just hope he don't be born premature. I hope he don't have to stay in the ICU for babies, because those of you who know, Corey stayed in there in 11.5, almost 12 days, not being able to, hey, stop, please, not being able to breathe and eat on his own. So they said they don't see any chance of that, which is amazing, and God has been really, really blessing our new baby and our kids, my husband and myself, and stuff like that. Everything has been going good. Life has definitely been lifing, you guys, as far as pregnancy goes, and stuff like that. It's not a new journey. It's just another, blessing that we have to look forward to. So we're excited about that and stuff. Everybody else is doing good. The family's doing good on both sides, which is good. But this bad happened here so far as of lately. But anywho, but I'm gonna get into my story part 5, y'all. I'll tell y'all some more stuff. Stop. Go play, please. So those of you who know, I made a video probably like 4, 5, maybe 6 months ago or something like that, around the first part of July. Those of you who know, I was friends with a person who was friends with me. Stop. Get him out of my video. Stop, please.
He's not there.
I was friends with her for a minute, off and on, for those of you who know. And then, like, even after the fact, she went on to doing things that I did not like, saying things I didn't like about, myself, my kids, my partner, and different things of that nature. Stop. Go play, please. Go. Go play. And so I had to stop being friends with her, you guys, only because of the fact that she took it upon herself to buy him a birthday cake and other things, clothes and shoes that I didn't tell her to buy. She said she used all her stamps to contribute, which I didn't tell her to do that either. And then, mind you, you guys, months later, probably like maybe 2.5, almost 3 months ago, go use the bathroom. She made a post on her Facebook saying, "Oh, you made a video about me on YouTube and this and that." And my husband and I had a conversation about the post. And he said, "Well, babe, don't worry about it. Don't discuss it. Don't bring it up, or whatever." So I told him, I said, eventually I'm going to have to talk about it at some point. I'm going to have to bring it up at some point because I've let too many things slide in my life as far as people are concerned. And I'm not going to continue to do that. That's just not how I roll, in a sense. When I was in my teenage years and my 20s, I let a lot of stuff slide. But now that I'm older, I only let so much stuff slide now, because I used to not let stuff slide at all in those teenage years to 20s. After I turned 30, 31, I started to realize that I couldn't, let things continue to be that way. Since I have 3 children, finna be a mom of 4. So that's what I decided to do. I have not talked to that person in particularly, only because I don't want to and I don't need to. Stop, please. And stuff like that, you guys. And we're no longer friends anymore at this point, because of what was said and how it was said and how she came over here to take back everything that she got for the kids, clothes and things that her kids couldn't wear anymore and stuff like that. So it just made it more and more awkward and weird and stuff like that. So I said, you know what, it's okay, I'm done with you, basically. So that's why that is the way it is. I'd rather not have friends than to have friends that are manipulative, that always have a vendetta against me or not a vendetta against me, or has a reason or not to talk about my children or my partner or myself, and stuff like that. And that same particular person talked about another god sister of mine who has been a part of my life since probably 2016 or so, and I have not talked to her as well, but we rekindle our friendship, my younger god sister, and I haven't talked to her about that particularly, but I am going to talk to her about that soon, and tell her some stuff that she was saying and doing and all that, so she knows ahead of time and stuff like that. But anywho, yeah, y'all, that is my story time 1 through 5 updates about me and kids, my hubby, the baby, and other stuff of that nature. Everybody's doing good, like I said, and stuff like that. So hoping we'll be able, me and hubby will be able to take ourselves on a date sometime soon, so we can get a break from the kids. Those of you who know, we don't take breaks from our kids too often. Every once in a blue moon, we have time to do it. So hopefully we'll have time here soon. Stop. And stuff like that. And then, my birthday's coming up, and Talia's birthday's coming up. So I plan on taking her roller skating for her birthday. And getting her some stuff. And get some stuff for my birthday as well. Doing some stuff for myself too. Because those of you know, by being a mom of 3, I don't really get a time to take care of myself too much. Because I'm so busy taking care of everybody else, I don't make time for myself, which I need to start doing. And I'm working on that slowly but surely. But make sure you like, subscribe, comment, hit your notification bell off every time we drop a video, live or short. We really appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for y'all love, y'all support, y'all prayers, y'all cares. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Thank you for just showing up and showing out on every video, every live, every short. I want to thank y'all for just being y'all. Y'all are amazing people.
It's mine.
Amazing people when it comes to comment. Thank y'all for y'all positive affirmations, informations, and inspirations. We really appreciate them when we need them. Even when we don't, we still appreciate them. and stuff like that
Super keys.
for the stuff that y'all did out this whole entire year. The year's not over yet, but we're hoping that 2026 will be a lot better than this year because, like I said, everybody has went through a whole lot this year, and it has been mind-boggling, and it has been, you've had your good points, bad points, in between, and stuff like that. But always remember that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Always remember God is on our side, no matter who we are, where we are, who we trying to be, where we trying to go. Remember, I love you. God loves you. Let's keep going and growing and moving up in life, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.